We often chase grand moments, searching for that one defining event that will change the course of our lives forever. We hope for a single breakthrough to change everything, imagining that success arrives in a flash of inspiration or luck. But true achievement is built on small, steady steps, day after day, choice after choice, even when no one is watching. Consistency is the quiet force shaping your future, brick by brick, habit by habit, slowly constructing the life you envision. It doesn't demand attention, it just shows up and does the work day in and day out, regardless of recognition or applause. Think of it as the compound interest of self-improvement, small investments made regularly that grow into something extraordinary over time. One workout, one page, one mindful moment. Each action may seem insignificant on its own. One good decision at a time. Alone, they seem minor, almost forgettable, but together they form the foundation of progress. But repeated, they multiply, creating unstoppable momentum that carries you forward, even on days when motivation fades. Each day you show up, you cast a vote for the person you want to become, reinforcing your identity and your dreams. Success isn't about your best days, it's about showing up on your worst, when it's hardest, and refusing to quit. Consistency bridges the gap between goals and reality, turning distant dreams into tangible results, one step at a time. It weaves your daily actions into the fabric of your life's work, creating a tapestry of effort, growth, and resilience. Without it, goals remain wishes. With it, they become reality, step by step, until one day you look back and see how far you've come. The world celebrates overnight success, but it's almost always a myth. What's real is the journey no one sees. What looks like a sudden breakthrough is years of unseen effort, persistence, and quiet dedication. The flower blooms, but we forget the seed's patient struggle in the dark, the slow growth that made beauty possible. Consistency is about choosing long-term reward over short-term comfort, making sacrifices today for a better tomorrow. It's the thread that turns dreams into destiny, connecting your daily choices to your ultimate purpose. This is the unglamorous truth behind all great achievements, the willingness to persist, to repeat, to endure. Show up even when it's hard. That's where the magic happens and where greatness is quietly born. Starting something new feels exhilarating. The spark of motivation is real, but that spark fades quickly. We think if we could just stay motivated, we'd succeed. But motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes with our mood and circumstances. Relying on it is like sailing without a rudder, hoping the wind always blows your way. True progress comes from discipline, not fleeting inspiration. The real work begins when excitement fades and routine sets in. Most people quit here, mistaking the lack of motivation for a lack of ability. Don't wait for motivation, build habits that don't require it. Success is a product of routine, not passion. Consistency is more powerful than any burst of motivation. It's about showing up, especially when you least want to. Discipline means doing the work when no one's watching and results aren't immediate. Fall in love with the process, not just the outcome. Find satisfaction in showing up. That's how you build momentum that lasts. Inconsistency traps you in a cycle of frustration and self-doubt. It's like being stuck on a treadmill, running hard but never really moving forward. Each time you try to break free, you find yourself circling back to the same starting point, wondering why lasting change feels so elusive. You start with enthusiasm, fueled by hope and fresh motivation. The first steps feel easy, and progress comes quickly. But then life interrupts. Unexpected events, distractions, or just a dip in energy. You miss a day, then another. Suddenly, the momentum you built up vanishes and the habit you were forming slips away almost unnoticed. The goal that once felt within reach now seems distant, the mountain higher than ever. Each setback makes the journey feel longer and more daunting. Frustration turns into self-doubt. Maybe I'm not disciplined enough, you think. The voice in your head grows louder, questioning your abilities. Each failed restart reinforces the belief that you're someone who gives up. It becomes harder to trust yourself with new commitments. This erodes your confidence and belief in your potential. You start to see yourself as someone who can't follow through. The memory of past failures makes starting again feel exhausting. The weight of unfinished tasks and broken promises lingers. Inconsistency doesn't just halt progress, it pushes you backward, making each new attempt feel heavier than the last. You become trapped, not by lack of ability, but by lack of consistent action. the opportunities around you start to feel out of reach. To break the cycle, shift your focus. Instead of aiming for perfection, aim for presence and persistence. Don't aim for perfection, just show up today. Even a small effort counts as long as you keep moving forward. The key isn't to be flawless, but to be relentless. Consistency is built in the moments you choose to continue, even when it's inconvenient. If you miss a day, never miss twice. Let each new day be a fresh start, not a reminder of what you missed. Get back on track immediately. The faster you return, the less power inconsistency has over you. Prove to yourself that setbacks don't define you. Every comeback is a chance to rewrite your story. Build evidence of your resilience. Celebrate the small wins. They add up to big changes over time. Become the person who continues even when it's hard. That's where true growth happens. That's how you rebuild self-belief. Each act of consistency is a vote for the person you want to become. One consistent day at a time, you move closer to your goals and further from doubt. The magic of Harry Potter wasn't conjured overnight. J.K. Rowling built her world word by word, day after day. As a struggling single mother, she wrote whenever she could. Cafes, napkins, stolen moments. She didn't wait for inspiration. Writing was her daily, non-negotiable routine. Each sentence was a vote for her identity as a writer. Her manuscript was rejected 12 times, but her daily habit built resilience. Consistency gave her the strength to persist through rejection. She invested too much day after day to quit. Her daily actions created unstoppable momentum. Rowling's story proves talent and luck help, but consistency carries you to the finish line. Extraordinary results come from doing the small, unglamorous work every day. Hogwarts wasn't built by magic, it was built by relentless discipline. Persistence is the truest form of enchantment. Show up for your dream, even when no one else believes. That's how you create magic in your own life. Edison's name is synonymous with invention, but his real genius was consistency. He didn't see thousands of failed experiments as defeat, but as steps forward. Each failure was data, not a reason to quit. Most would have stopped after a dozen tries. Edison kept going. His commitment was to the process, not instant success. Innovation is iteration. Show up, test, learn, refine. His advantage wasn't just intellect, but relentless work ethic. He built an environment where daily trial and error was the norm. Success was a numbers game. Try more, endure more, show up more. Persistence, not perfection, paved the way. The light bulb wasn't a flash of genius, but the result of unwavering consistency. Embrace the messy process. Each attempt moves you closer. That's how breakthroughs are made. Stephen King's secret isn't just talent, it's daily consistency. For decades, he's written 2,000 words every day, holidays included. He doesn't wait for inspiration, he sits down and works. Amateurs wait for inspiration, the rest of us get up and go to work. Creativity is a muscle. Daily writing keeps it strong. 2,000 words a day becomes hundreds of thousands a year. Over time, that's a library of novels. Masterpieces aren't sprints. They're built through steady, deliberate effort. King's habit is so ingrained, the only question is what he'll write, not if. The lesson: break big goals into small daily tasks and execute relentlessly. Focus on today's work, not the overwhelming end result. Consistency outlasts talent or inspiration. That's how you build a legacy. In pro sports, talent is everywhere, but consistency sets legends apart. LeBron James's greatness isn't just natural gifts, it's relentless discipline. He invests daily in his body workouts, diet, recovery year-round. While others rest, LeBron keeps grinding. This daily commitment lets him excel long after others fade. Consistency beats raw talent over time. Many had his talent, few matched his discipline. The daily grind creates an insurmountable advantage. LeBron's legacy is built in the quiet hours, not just under the spotlight. Excellence is forged when no one's watching. In any field, the most consistent wins. That's the real secret to greatness. Transforming your life can feel overwhelming, but the secret is small daily gains. Get just 1% better every day. Tiny improvements compound into extraordinary results. Habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. Small victories like reading a page or 5 minutes of exercise build momentum. Habits form through repetition, not intensity. Make the first step so easy you can't say no. Put on workout clothes, write one sentence. This removes friction and makes starting automatic. Once you show up, you can build from there. The goal isn't instant results, but becoming someone who consistently takes action. Every small action is a vote for your future self. Trust the process of tiny gains. They're the building blocks of a remarkable life. Start small, stay consistent, and watch your identity transform. We've seen how consistency powers success more than motivation, talent, or luck. It's the quiet force behind every achievement, the steady hand that turns dreams into reality. No matter your background or starting point, consistency is the great equalizer. Now it's time to act. The first step is always the hardest, but it's also the most important. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Create it by starting today. Stop dreaming about who you want to be. Start taking daily steps to become that person. Every small action you take is a vote for the future you want to build. The journey begins with a single, deliberate step. Each day you have a new opportunity to move forward, no matter how small the progress may seem. Commit to a 30-day challenge. Pick one meaningful goal. Make it something that excites you, something you truly care about. This is your chance to prove to yourself what's possible. Break it down to the smallest daily action, so easy it feels almost silly. Simplicity is your friend. The easier it is, the more likely you'll stick with it. The goal isn't dramatic transformation, but building the habit of showing up. Progress is made in the quiet moments when no one is watching. Mark each day you complete your action. Don't break the chain. Let each mark remind you of your commitment and how far you've come. There will be days you're tired or uninspired. That's normal. Everyone faces setbacks and moments of doubt. These are the moments that matter most. Show up anyway. Your future self will thank you for every time you chose to keep going. This challenge is about proving you can be consistent. It's about building trust in yourself one day at a time. Rebuild trust in your ability to follow through. Each small win is a promise kept to yourself. After 30 days, you'll have more than progress. You'll have momentum and confidence. You'll see what you're truly capable of when you refuse to give up. You'll prove you're the type who does what they say. That's the foundation for every future success. Your journey doesn't start tomorrow, it starts now. What will you choose? Take the first step and let today be the day you begin. Consistency is your greatest ally. Let it work for you. The path to your best self starts with a single action. Start now.